Chapter 3. Gay Life in Sonora. Killing of Don Jose Martinez. Taking Desperate Chances. Nerves of Steel. A Loud Call for Life. Deadly Aim. Cool as a Cucumber. A Ride for Life and Lucky Escape. In Sonora, Billy's knowledge of the Spanish language and his skill in all games of cards practiced by the Mexican people at once established for him a reputation as a first-class gambler and high-toned gentleman. All that is known of his career in Sonora is gathered from his own relation of casual events, without detail or dates. He went there alone, but soon established a coalition with a young Mexican gambler named Melquiades Segura, which lasted during his stay in the Republic. There is but one fatal encounter, of which we have official evidence, charged against Billy during his sojourn in Sonora, and this necessitated his speedy and permanent change of base. This was the killing of Don Jose Martinez, a Monte dealer, over a gaming table. Martinez had, for some weeks, persistently followed a course of bullying and insult towards Billy, frequently refusing to pay him money fairly won at his game. Billy's entrance to the club room was a signal for Martinez to open his money drawer, take out a six-shooter, lay it on the table beside him, and commence a tirade of abuse directed against gringos generally, and Billy in particular. There could be but one termination to this difficulty. Billy settled his affairs in the plaza. He and Segura saddled their horses, and about 9 o'clock at night rode into a placita having two outlets, hard by the club room. Leaving Segura with the horses, Billy visited the gambling house. The insult came as was expected. Billy's pistol was in the scabbard. Martinez had his on the table and under his hand. Before putting his hand on the pistol, the warning came from Billy's lips in steady tones. "Jose, do you fight as bravely with that pistol as you do with your mouth?" And his hand fell on the butt of his pistol. And here Billy exhibited that lightning rapidity, iron nerve, and marvelous skill with a pistol, which gave him such advantage over antagonists, and rendered his name a terror, even to adepts in pistol practice. Martinez was no coward, but he counted too much on his advantage. The two pistols exploded as one, and Martinez fell back in his seat, dead, shot through the eye. Billy slapped his left hand to his right ear, as though he were reaching for a belligerent mosquito. He said afterwards that it felt as though someone had caught 3 or 4 hairs and jerked them out. Before it was fairly realized that Martinez was dead, 2 horsemen were rushing across the cienega, which lies between the plaza and the mountains, and Billy had shaken the dust of Sonora from his feet forever. A party of about 20 Mexicans started immediately in pursuit, which they held steadily for more than 10 days. They found the horses ridden from the plaza by Billy and Segura, but horses were plenty to persons of such persuasive manners as the fugitives. The chase was fruitless, and the pursuers returned to Sonora. The family of Martinez offered a large reward for the apprehension and return of Billy to Sonora, and a lesser one for Segura. Several attempts were subsequently made, by emissaries of the family, to inveigle Billy back there. The bait was too thin.